And I think we're good to go. Welcome everyone. I know this is a little different from the usual time. Like, for one, it's not a Saturday. But hey, it's been a bit since I streamed. I got a little... Let's just say the usual reasons that I wouldn't stream on a Sunday don't apply this week. So I figured since I couldn't stream yesterday and it's been a bit, I might as well just do it today. Especially because I wanted to do a few runs of this game anyways. It might be a little bit shorter of a stream, but we'll play it by ear. We're definitely not going for another freaking 3 hours, no matter how good the run is going. Like, I'll probably only attempt this 2 at most. And I'm shooting for closer to the hour range rather than the 2 hour range. Again, no, I'm playing a little bit by vibes. Doesn't help that, like, and there's so many things that I've been wanting to do this weekend. And I haven't touched game development at all in that time frame. Only reason I'm doing this is because I know that I've been procrastinating streaming for a little bit. And again, like, I'll take an easy excuse to play this game. So I'm not sure if we can see how easy it is to show on here, but there's 21 achievements in this game, and I've gotten everything but 2. Sculplings Master, where you complete the monster glossary, and Specialist, where you defeat a ranked area boss having a team of the same type of sculpling. I am going for the latter because I don't even think I have everything unlocked to do the prior yet. And yes, I have beaten the entire game between the last time I streamed this game and now. It's been that long, and I've been playing the game that much. Solid good time, yeah. I need to, like, grind out 600 more coins before I can even attempt to finish the glossary. I have been clearing it out with what I got. Like, I just bought this cute little water guy and the spider, and my previous run that I did just like a few minutes before starting the stream was of the final evolution of those 2 things. I'm kind of wondering if, like, I just realized that, like, showing off my glossary progress so far might be a little too much of a spoiler for anyone who's just hopping in. Oh, I'll just resort to not doing that again for the rest of the stream. And I need to save my money, but I am curious what's in the shop, especially because it's been so long since I bought anything. What does cashew butter even do? Oh, it's like a powered up version of the peanut butter. I was wondering why I didn't see that in runs. Apparently that's one of the things I still have to buy. Come back to that. But first, prepping ourselves for the run. We got the farm emblem fully upgraded because, of course. Like, it's so OP, why wouldn't I have it? But in terms of trying to build a run specifically to get that, we'll just refer to it as a mono type run. Because in spirit, that's what it is. Got the burst of feather pin because, of course, this is perfect for this sort of thing. And I think I spent the rest of my badge points on the experience share plus. There might be something better I can do with it, because I don't have to actually power up evolutions. I think I just had this on to try to make grinding, or to try and make filling out the BC area a bit quicker, because I can just get the creatures and then evolve them sooner. I wonder if there's something I should else I go for. I guess, like, if I go for the I guess there's options. Like, if I go for the rat album, it would be easier to specifically build up a animal-based team, because I'm guaranteed a rat, and I could just restart until I get the starter. Now I find myself thinking about this a little bit. There are a lot of good stuff I have instead. Yeah, you know what? Being able to level up my Sculplings faster is pretty good. But if only to spice things up, let me try this. And we just gotta make sure we go for the animal starter, and it should be pretty easy to build a team for this. As for the rings, since we're just trying to get an achievement, no reason to not go for rank 5. There is always a temptation to go for a higher rank just to get more money quicker, so I can get the rest of the lab Sculplings. But we can cross that bridge when we come to it. Anyways, I probably should have started recording a bit sooner. By the way, I think I figured out the issue with the way I was recording the last stream, so I should actually have separate audio files for the game audio and the mic this time, so I can actually have a decent edited into a decent video, even if I don't have the stream set up with ideal audio settings. No! You gotta be kidding me. All that fuss to make an animal-specific run, and we got a shiny. I forget what the official name is, but we all know that it's a shiny in our hearts. Screw it, I gotta prioritize the shiny. I'll figure out what to do about everything else along the way. Worst case scenario, I could just save and... If I can't find a bunch of plant Sculplings early on, then I can always just like save and quit, up the difficulty, and just do a run with this shiny, because I'm not passing up an opportunity to get a shiny. There's been so many moments where I'm just unable to get the shiny, and oh, shoot. Oh man, I was gonna look up the plant, but I just realized if I look up, even if I just filter from specifically, even if I just filter specifically the plant section of the dex or the glossary, I'm still spoiling one of the best things. Ah well. But yeah, there's been so many runs where it just shows up where I find the shiny, like at the literal end when my team's already built and I'm just about to take on the final boss. Or something else comes up, and or just in some other situation where I can't get it. There's also the situations where I've gotten it, but gotta knock that way too quickly to even evolve it. Because going for every single shiny in my glossary is way too much overkill. But I definitely want to go for as many as I can. I'm kind of like, if you can tell from my Pokemon Go shenanigans, I'm kind of addicted to the concept of collecting the shinies. Well, addicted is a bit strong of a word, but I'm not gonna say no to a shiny, regardless of what it may be. Oh, I forgot that I have the rat that if I don't get rid of it's gonna just screw up the run anyways. Screw it. This run feels like it's falling apart anyways. My logic's that I still have enough baits that if like we get like 5 plant Sculplings in a row, I can still go for that sort of run. But at least this way, if I don't, then I have a pretty diverse team pretty early on. Speaking of... Nah, I think I'm gonna stick with things as is, and as good as the slab line is, I think I'm actually gonna pass on it this time around. Because we already got like 3 Sculplings. Want to save my bait for the plant Sculplings on the off chance we come across it. And even if we don't, I'm sure there's other ways I can round out the team. I can't just catch every Sculpling I see, because then we'll never get the experience needed to actually go through with anything. Alright, I'll take a jug of apple juice, why not? If I go for a middle route, I can... one hand, chest. On the other hand... Oh, I guess I get the same... I guess I get a chest this path too, so sure. And yeah, I'll let the rat take the lead this time just to spread out our experience. See, if nothing else, MP is a decent rounder. So we just gotta bite into the apple. That's totally just an apple. I could probably catch it from this range. Alright, I think it's been a while since I've had a full team this early on. So we'll see. If I don't find... I think at this point it's safe to say that we're not going to get... I think it's safe to say that we're abandoning the run, or we're abandoning the monotype this particular run. Oh, that's awkward. I'm gonna just close this briefly because I'm just gonna reset in order to actually readjust for our new team. Alright, where... But do I want to go flat out champion? Yeah, I'm a little nervous just going straight for the champion. Also, I'm trying to recall what I have and if it would be good for the beast, because that I haven't shown that one off yet. Nah. Gotta leave some surprises for people to actually play and find out. I just want to try to get... I'm not expecting for this run to get all the way, specifically because I bumped up the difficulty. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to just skip not doing the champion, just in case. Because we don't have the most crazy team, but it's not a bad team. Like, Apple, I know for past experience, Walls is something really good. Party Crasher. This is the Sculpling that I managed to get the Soul Run achievement with. So, it's definitely got merit there. I don't know, like, Rat is underrated. But even then, I find myself wondering if it's, like, actually, like, a guaranteed run winner sort of thing. And I just did a run with baked goods. So it's definitely not bad. It's definitely pretty good. But I probably need to put into something tougher in order to know if just how good it is. Alright. Right, animals just neutral against plant. Do I... Because apple would be good if they had a fire move, which they don't. I guess I'll just stay in with Rat for now, because everything I have is neutral at the very least. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe not Rat. At least this would give me neutral setup. I would at least resist fire with apple. Sure. Well, at least I got the accuracy drop. That's probably a little more important. This is gonna be rough. Also, this is why I said that our sculpting is pretty good. The shiny. Just look how much it's just been resisting everything I throw at it. Ah, of course you get the high range that time around. And I don't know how I feel about having a sculpting freaking get knocked out that early on. Oh, I forgot to boost up and then do the attack. I mean, I have to move. I might as well use it a couple times, but just... Oh, right, it's a recoil. I forgot that it did recoil damage. Our apple slice is even good. It's only like 10 health. But I guess that is technically at least still more damage. That's still more healing than I lose. Let's wish I had a better attack. I'm kind of pushing my luck. Oh. I'm like down to nothing. You know, for one Sculpling, that was pretty rough. Healthy Vines. You know, with the build we have, sure. I'm sure Pacifist Heal would be good, but especially with 5 power points, I'm not sure if really get enough mileage out of it. Awesome. Like, this is exactly what this diamond pin is for. As tempting as grabbing a Zord pin is, this is a really good pin. I'd be a fool to pass up on it this early on. I wonder if I, thinking more about it, I wonder if I should just stop the recording because it's kind of obvious that this is no longer going to be a mono-type run. Hey, Ratty! And with the types of Sculplings we've been running into, I'm kind of having my doubts that I would even be able to make this particular run a mono-type run. Even if I didn't just... No, because I would have gone... If the shiny didn't show up, then I would have gone for the animal, and I guess I could have 2 rats if I was that desperate to get the mono-type run train going. Save some power points by going for this instead. Now I find myself wondering if it was even worth going for it in the first place. You have an animal type move already. So sure, I do like evade. Oh, I got an experience booster and a platinum apple. Platinum apple this early on is something. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. Like, the other stuff is good too. But I'm not in a desperate need to try to evolve anything. I guess I get a pin regardless of which path I go, so... some of my Sculplings could really use some healing. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there is definitely the potential to make this a solo run if I wasn't just so stubborn to hold on to the shiny. I might be a fool leaving my rat in here. But if I could just get healed off the badge. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot they had Apple just sitting there unconscious. I wonder if I could just like heal the entire team with my passive. That is a bit of a risky gambit. Oh yeah. If it wasn't for the fact that you're weak to animal types, maybe I'd try it. Goodbye. At least we can finally see the glory of Rat together, because I've seen the glory of the Rat evolution line. But I'm not sure if you all have. Oh, this is pretty early on in the run too. This has potential, but it requires me using Rat a lot to... Oh no, this is when... It requires me to knock it out, which I'm not sure if I'm really, like, built for. It might be weird to, like, get rid of something as good as that move, but... trust the process. I got an idea in mind. Sure. We'll take the speed boost. Sorry, I just randomly got like a tight feeling in my throat, and so I guess I just had a cough to get out. Alright, let's get Apple up in the picture. Try to catch that up in experience. Though we do got the boss coming up, so I don't know. I love this is like the second run where I had where I wasted precious pinpoints on the Bird of a Feather badge, and I'm just completely ignoring using it. None of the breaks. I did do the stream fully expecting to not get that run, get it right away, because not only do we have to win the run, I feel like the stars have to align enough in a way to actually build a team to go for a mountain type run. Not a great sign when that's your first line. Not quite poisoned yet. Well, at least I'm gonna go for the creepy glare. Try to go for the fear, but even if I don't get the fear, we get these nice accuracy drops. Nice. Sure, I guess I'll stay in. Or maybe not, like, But the question is, do I get something better? This is a crazy idea, but I think I'm going to go for it. Oh, they have the Poison Munch too, of course. I think I can take one more of those. And, like, they haven't missed yet, so between the accuracy drop and the spooks, surely it's not gonna hit me this time. Spoken like a true Jinx spokesperson. Ugh. Well, could be worse, I guess. At least they just evolved, so like I'm not missing out on too much experience. More than I like, but guess it could be worse. Speaking of, I know I'm going for like the second hardest tier all of a sudden, but Sizzle Spit is pretty good. Not sure. I don't really like sourcing anyway, so I could just start to build up towards magic run or magic build like last time. Well, everything's super effective. Everything weak is gonna be strong, and vice versa. Yeah, I think this is actually the right play. Because this would normally quad resist, so this should be like quad effective. At least I fought. Yeah, plant resists plant, so I'm not sure why it's not showing up as super effective. I was wrong about poison resisting plant, but I guess I'm getting things mixed up with a different creature collector game. Yeah, I knew that was super effective to some degree. A little bit of a scared. Probably let a Sculpling go down a little too easy. But overall, still pretty good. And our shinies evolving. Let's get the even takes the purple leaves. Wonder how that fits into the lore. Oh wait, oh. Getting this early on? That's great, it's worth it. I think I'm even willing to like dump Synthesize for that. Because sure, I'm getting rid of my only healing. But I got the auto heal from my farm emblem, and the max health we get from that is gonna only be better. And I'd be highly surprised if we don't get a healing move sometime in the future. Alright, speaking of... maybe I should go for a Swarm Pin, because, like, slight spoilers, the Rat line has some pretty good multi-hit moves. Sure. Ideally, I like to make sure that we actually can take advantage of the multi-hits before actually getting the multi-hit. Okay, if it wasn't for the fact that they were just normal apples, I would say that Mushroom Badge is really good right now, but not sure if it tops like the all healing that the Farmer element was giving us. Anyways, onwards to the Canyonlands. Don't mind me, just starting up a new recording session. And we're good to go. Let's see, who should we lead off with? You're probably the best advantage in this area, but I also did just evolve you, so it might not be a bad idea to try to get some of our Sculpling friends some experience. Right, onwards in the battle. I do have a lot of money, so maybe I should prioritize a path to the shop. Assuming there's a shop on this board, but there's always been a shop on the board from what I can tell. Again, Plant Rock, don't really have too much to offer. What is even good against that type of combination? Got Plant or Water, which don't get either, but I'm pretty sure Plant cancels out Plant, yeah. If I had a Fire move, no. Guess I might as well stay in because there's... oh, right. I just went for the triple boosting up. Let me get at least one hit before heading out. Or you could just go for the boost when you're in range to do a good chunk of damage to me. Sure, that works too. Is this just my imagination, or am I not taking damage from the spiky hit? Oh, that's great to happen early on. I guess it's because it wasn't direct damage. But still. Oh right, the rock part of your typing. Oh well, at least one of our Sculplings that really needed experience got it. And sure, this is probably actually good timing because I hate for you to miss out on an experience. Unless my path diverges otherwise. Let's see. How's everyone's stats looking? Because I probably should use that speed boost before I forget about it. Rat's fast. Do I want to make it faster? Or do I go for an already slow Sculpling that can depend on? Sure. Is there any reason not to go for the revive path though? I can even make it to the shop if I go that way, so I'll save that broken revive for now. thinking more about it, I should take advantage of that deep rope before I get into a healing situation, so... Oh, of course, I've run into a Sculpling I can't swap from. Not the end of the world. Maybe not as good as... Maybe not as good though, because I forgot that bug's good against plant. Any chance I can afford to like go for, you know, maybe if I use the apple slice, which probably should use up eventually. At least I guess it's a good thing I didn't go for that right away. 1/5. Screw it. Oh, just barely. Okay, I guess I am paying for that after all. You're about to evolve in either way, so I guess we'll have the rats finish up the job. To use it. Isn't the same able to use your attack stat? This has potential, especially because like I feel like it's a high attack oriented creature to begin with. Also, the fact that I have 2 knocked out Sculplings because of my nose chiglins. That's fine. You know, with how I've been losing Sculplings, this might actually be a good item to have. Sure. I just get more health out of reviving them, and increases the chance that any move to poison by 15%. This would make my cake a little more strong, but that's about it. And I do have a move that can poison, and that's just an inevitable upgrade in of itself. 2 apple slice, don't think I'll need to really worry about pressure. Nah. Yeah. And I'll hold out for when the apples turn into golden apples. So, first thing I want to do is use the Broken Revive on baked goods. I think I'm gonna like commit to the whole trying to make Party Crasher fast. How's everyone's health looking? This will heal by 10, which maybe would be enough to get in range to fight if I like swap it in during the healing moment. But also this heals everyone by 20. So that might actually be better. Yeah, and I even get deep growth back. I even get the deep growth back, which I don't know is something I actually want. I mean, it gives me one. What I'm trying to say is I'd be more willing to like get all 3 off and then heal off the power points, but it is what it is. Okay, food plant should be. I was gonna say should be a decent opportunity to set up this move, but now I got myself stuck against a monkey. And like 2 of my Sculplings are weak against the animal type. Oh yeah, like we just got to move and it's already significantly stronger than everything else that we have. So I should have saw that coming. At least I get the spook right away. And that heal should put me out of range of getting knocked out. Maybe not after the attack boost, but I mean, at least I have safe enough range that I feel like I can risk it. Nice. What's Rat gonna get? And this is potential, but well, I think the multi-hit move I'm looking for is I'll try it. Worst case scenario, I don't really get much mileage out of it and just end up replacing it with a better move. Oh, Rude too. That's alright. Yeah, I think I want to swap. Especially because I'm like gonna get I'm gonna get healed after this fight, so I probably should take advantage of it and try to get deep growth off as much as possible. Downside is I'm not really sure if I can what I'm gonna do with this boost, but that's a decent amount of damage. And like if I could find a way to get my rat in here, that would work well against this combination. I guess it hasn't boosted too much yet. I'll give it a chance. Yeah, go ahead and boost your defense. I'll just debuff you until the boost wears off. I was gonna say, maybe I should try to get the growing slap off while I can, but dang. So now I'm trapped with this guy. So much for actually doing fun stuff with the rats. At least I can make it so you can never hit me. In theory. And I'm getting a little health back, so maybe it'll pay off. Maybe. Alright, who do we want to bring in? forgot they had golden apples that I could have been using this entire time. Well, that's fine. If I don't use them, then that means I just get to save them for later. So, I do hate the fact that the rats are missing out on so much experience, but it is what it is. Nice. Food plant. No, I think I'm just gonna stay in. This will do a lot anyways because I'm just full on health. Alright! Wait, I just remember... That's just a mid-boss, wasn't it? If this is a killing bull, permanently increase your power for this move by 2. Very interesting. Sure. The problem is like having multiple moves that like get more powerful every time you kill a Sculpling. You're dividing your time between multiple Sculplings, so the move is inevitably not going to be as powerful compared to like if you get every KO with a single Sculpling. Anyways, these are both pretty good options. I was kind of just worried about how much I was falling behind. I have a rat, which is good for this, but being able to reroll any item for free is real good too. I'm gonna go with my gut though. Stick with this option. Yeah, everyone's still knocked out. Maybe now's a good time for the golden apple after all. Hate the fact that I can't revive the rat. We don't even got a healing space on this particular boar. Weird. Seems like you should have evolved from that fight, but here we are. Oh, it's because I used the experienced cutter pin. Well. Plant rock. Which I still don't have a great option for, but especially like I was gonna say, as bad as it is, I don't even remember what I was gonna say though. Oh yeah. While the rat is down, I should be getting KOs with Party Crasher and boosting up the power of that move. I was gonna say, it kind of is a shame not to like have other Sculplings that are not as, that are a little bit more behind get that experience. But I think it's worth it for boosting up Sacrificial Seed. Like Frosting. Restore health. The higher the user's magic attack, the more health it restores. It's almost as if there's a certain strategy I want you to use with this guy. I wonder what the game could be implying. Yeah, screw it. I'm never a big fan of apples. Of the apple scrap move anyways. guess I'll go for the tofu for now. I'm real tempted to reroll just to try to get a revive so I can get Rat into the picture as quickly as possible. If I go the far right path, I can make it to a shop. If I go to the left, I know there's an event that could randomly occur that could heal me. So I miss out on all of these Sculpling fights, but also there's a pin. Sure, you can take the lead, and if I'm at a severe disadvantage this way, then I suppose I could just swap back in the tree and go for Sacrificial Seed. Case in point, a very bad situation for Cake, but maybe not as bad for Apple, but also boosting the power of Sacrificial Seed. Apple could use. It's been a while since Apple was in there with a fight. Of course you have that. Well, that's just annoying. Oh. I really like to get Rat revived. Do I want to use a golden revive on that though? Because that's a really good item that I could save for later on, but also my rats are so far behind, they might be so weak that I could just catch one of these random Sculplings and it'd be better off. Let's see how things look when we get to the shop, especially because of the healing at the end. A little bit of a shame to miss out on all of these battles, but it is at least something. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go... I was gonna say for this trap because there's not really anything you could do to me, but... You seem to be determined to prove otherwise. Oh, I didn't know he had the ability to debuff. These are the same. But one has a chance to boost my stats and the other is guaranteed to drop my stats. I wonder which I should go for. Oh, this is gonna be annoying, isn't it? I almost have it knocked out. Not doing a good job getting the fire type moves that I want. What moves again? Because I thought I had something that's already pretty good potential. This is guaranteed 11 as long as I have the money, and meanwhile this I'm probably not going to use because I already have the other move. Ah, sure. I can always replace it later. Fantasy is pretty much neutral, but better anyways. I mean, there's a normal revive, but also a platinum apple. Yeah, what's at this angle? could use the power point and then, like, get a couple... use whatever's in here to... buff. Oh, right, it's the chest I was going for. Nice. And that gives me... oh, another Golden Revive. Also, this one that restores all of my moves by 5. I might just use one of those apples because I'm just about to run out of space. Oh no, wait, that's not healing, that's a... I could have just used the revive earlier. What's in here? I can always, like, heal off stuff as we go along. Sure, we have some potential for poison, assuming I ever get my rat back in the picture. I'm gonna boost your attack. You went to the speed. Sure. Oh, and that like took all of our money, so no golden apple for me. I guess this is technically the same as this, but better. So sure. Wish I had a better opportunity to use that move besides right before a boss fight. I wish I had a normal revive, but Rat's already missed out on so much experience as is. I'm just gonna do it. Alright, Canyon fight number 2, let's go for it. Double check something. Bug is good against plant. It's not a good time to try to set up. Rats would be good if it wasn't for the fact that I'm just feel so worried that they're like under level that you might get hurt the moment I swap in. But if I can pull it off, this be a good opportunity to get you caught back up. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of first. Get rid of my attack losing move so soon. Let's see, I have the potential to wait this out. It's just a matter of if I want to waste the items to do so. Oh, I finally like got screwed by a range or something. Alright. I'm not sure when else I'm gonna get rid of these apple slices anyways. Ah! Bug is good against food, so sending out my cake would not be a good idea. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think as much as I would love to see the rats, I think it might be time to dump them. I don't know if they're gonna catch up after this. Do I stay in for the cryptid scare, or... The thing is, he did that swap because fantasy is good against demons. Well, depending on how well I take the hits, this might be my best bet to pull off the deep growth move. Don't want to get too carried away and like completely weaken myself. Kind of pondering if I already did. At least this is a good opportunity to use up some of these items up. Of course I miss. Yeah, I'm gonna throw the apple on here. $34 is more than half of 64. Yeah, this is taking a bit, but I should know that this guy is good. I've used it before. I've become champions with this creature several times over. How are my other Sculplings looking? I'm tempted to throw some golden apples here. But I think we'll stick with just one more of the normal apples and see how it goes from there. Alright, just put me in a range to have healthy vines do well. Still more than half. Doesn't feel like I'm doing a lot of damage though. My only idea to make this go by faster is to send the creature just inevitably weak to it. That's my last of the healthy vines. I do have a lot of PowerPoint items to use up. That's only going to tempt me to use like the root thing, but it might be my best chance to actually get by. 42 is more than 64. As soon as I get it weak enough, I could finish it off with Sacrificial Seed, but I don't know if we're gonna get that lucky. Oh! Shoot. Now it's faster than me. Well, the good news is that I feel like I am gonna be victorious in this exchange. The bad news is at what cost? Going back into the beetle. I wasn't even paying attention to how weak everyone got from that. Oh. Good time as any to pop open the golden apples. Oh, you still had one back pocket. Well, I guess now's a good time as I need to pull out this move. Actually, my cake may also be good, and I'm not sure how many opportunities I'm gonna get to actually use it in this fight. So sure. I was gonna say, trying to set up might be a little risky. I wasn't even taking the crit into account. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to turn Steam notifications off. And it does seem to be showing up on the stream preview, so I think we're good. The good news now is that I should be able to heal myself. Oh. That's a little awkward of timing, but at least I'm all set up for when it comes back. Like the outside I see is I'm almost out of Venus Strikes. Well, the good news is, really? Oh. Double check my pins. Did I actually have something that like boosts the whole super effect, boosts the whole take advantage of spooks thing? Or am I thinking of a different run? I think I might just be thinking of a different run. Alright. Not bad, but let's make this a proper showdown. Oh. Yeah. You are fire... rock, I believe. So as much as I want to like take advantage of my fancy coverage, base kit is good against both of these, so I think I'll lead with that. I think these are the same. Oh, I was gonna like check my Sculpling stats, like see if I should just go for physical or special. That does not seem to be an option in the books today. Well, the rock seems like it would be pretty physically bulky, so I don't mind wasting all my attack stats here. I think that was slightly more anyways. Alright, so that takes care of you. Yeah. This would actually... This would play into my build being more towards special. But Pickpocket's a pretty good ability. Not sure how well it fits into this setup though. Sure. Yeah, this is a strong thing I got, and I do have a few... Was this still used? Ah, shoot. Okay, that actually sucked. That was with my special... That's like my magic attack fully boosted, and it's not even like getting me out of the range of getting completely busted by the moon creature. Alright. Six is a lot of experience to get, but despite the fact that this was not the type of run I wanted to do, I am liking how this run's going. There's a shame about the rat, but everything else is like fantastic. Case in point. With this, I don't think I'll ever need a healing move again. Yeah, let's go to the graveyard. Might find something worth, like, replacing, or, like, I might find something worth dumping my rat for there. Speaking of dumping, I think I might actually end off the stream here. We're only probably got one area left to go before the arena, but at the same time, I did want to keep this more on the shorter end. Especially because if I stop streaming, I'm not gonna hold off on playing this game until I can stream again. So you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. We'll see how long it takes for us to go for Graveyard 1. And depending on how long that takes, I'll decide if I want to finish this run on stream or just do it on my own. Speaking of decisions, do I want to dump the rats? Oh, I just realized you're part fire and I already have a fire type, so I guess I can hold off. guess this... The rats have been here since the beginning, so they have at least gotten a boost from every time we beat the area boss. That alone might be enough of a reason to keep them on here. Especially if I could like find some battles to sneak them in. Going to the graveyard is not exactly the good place for that though. Alright, this move does type 2 this damage if the user is above 50% of their HP. And it absorbs. Okay, this is just flat out upgrade from Healthy Vines. Hold on, what's the other move? Zap power target restores 40... Zap power from target, HP equal to 40% of damage done. Okay, they both do 6. This does double the damage from above half health, and it absorbs HP. This seems like the cost that like it absorbs more HP and it decreases the magic attack, so it would do more in the long run? Wow, oh man. This is a harder choice than I thought. I'm pretty good at I've been pretty good at being above half health, especially with all the boosting I've been doing. But this feels like so much better to spam, and it can work in conjunction with like constantly boosting my own stats. I definitely feel like I'm getting rid of Sacrificial Seed the next chance I get though. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, it's literally just called Wedding Cake. Oh, this would also boost my health. Restores 30 HP, has a 30% chance to raise all stats. And we're getting pretty late into the run, so it might be a little too late to really like get full advantage of that. It is very tempting though. Oh, where would it fit in my moveset? That's the real question. Oh, obviously, I haven't replaced the healing move. Shame the rest only get 1 experience. I think it's definitely worth going for a revive. 2 of the teammates are already evolved. You're gonna evolve next time. You are very far behind and need a lot of catch up. I don't know if I got enough cash to actually justify going to the shop quite yet. So I'll take this middle path. I've been liking the amount of pens and that we get. I will definitely take that gold revive. Feel like I kinda need this point. Oh, what a great opportunity to send Rat in. You're weak against it and you can't swap away. You can hold on there, little rat buddies. Think of all the delicious EXP you're gonna get if you do manage to somehow survive this. I was gonna say, if I had like any tofu left. Okay, it was a valiant effort, but I'm gonna catch this big spider and replace it with the rats. Because I just think it's too late to actually get them to do anything for this particular run. Will this even work though, with how much stronger it is? I don't know, I'm not used to actually catching this late. Oh, I guess that wasn't so bad. Swap the spiders, swap the rats for the spiders. I already went through a whole run with this and called it Charlotte. So... Spooder. I don't know, just first name that came to mind. But still, you probably need like a bit of catching up with the rest of the team. I'll let you take the lead. Or yeah, so we're thinking of two things we can't swap away from anyways. Oh, and of course you don't have a single spooky move. But it's a wild Sculpling. How hard can it be? I'm so lucky it only hit once. I really pushed my luck there, and I should have just gone for the venomous bite and not try to push my luck with trying to conserve the power points. But if it doesn't end up with egg in my face, then it doesn't end up with egg in my face. So we got that 5 evolution of Apple. Oh, this is pretty good. That could be a nice setup though. Yeah, I don't see any sort of pins that like give me a benefit for spooking. And this is really good. So sure. Technically, you could learn Revive. But my healing situation could be better. And I don't know, I definitely see some potential to actually fit reviving your move pool. Because you do seem like you're pretty fast. Oh yeah, special computer, everything else we have. Now I'll throw it on here just in case. Five Fallen, Sculpling at random. I have a priority with this, would be nice. This is... I'll probably be replacing Fresh Pump with something else later on down the line anyways. So sure. Spirit Tamer. Yeah, just in time. Because then we just got a spooky Sculpling. Ookie Spooker. However you pronounce it. The mysterious stranger want to fight. I think this is my first time fighting him at this level at the very least. Alright, so I do good damage to you, but also you do good damage to me. Sure. Now I'm kind of wishing I took the other move. But hey, it is what it is. Is that like 20? Not as much healing as I thought it would be. I guess I still boost things up with Sacrificial Seed, but I don't know if it's even worth keeping it at this point. I feel like I might just be better off just replacing it with the inevitably more powerful move I get after all this. I guess we'll see how this pans out. definitely feel like I'm pushing my luck going for this now, but I was full at health before I did the attack. It seemed like a good opportunity to go for that move. Dang, how many stupid apples you have, and why are you using them all on your dang pig? Well, perfect timing for your defense boost to go away. Almost a little too perfect, because we didn't get to do the stupid move. Oh well. I guess getting through that in one piece is a little more important. Fright King. I do have a demon type. I should just swap to it. I was tempted to, like, try to get a few more of my HP boosting move out there, but okay. This move is stronger than the move that cost me 20 coins to use now. I definitely should have just replaced it. Yeah, look at that damage. What else do we have? You're spooky. You'd also be really good against this fight, but also the greed to try to actually make use of my deep growth still stands. Can't really think of too much off the top of my head that it could immediately do to me. Sure, that will hurt eventually. I've just kind of realized I should be swapping into my spider more. What was that? I might actually need this. And maybe I over-exaggerate a little. So I can wall this out. Don't exactly got any, like... when am I gonna use this apple juice? And this is like not even the final fight for this area, so sure. If only to buy some turns. I wonder if I could like swap you back in and try to get some auto healing from that. Oh, yeah, poison type move this whole time. Well, could be worse. Big spooky spider. Unfortunately. While I am tempted to use my own spider, this does feel like a safer option. Yeah, because I can't swap, it would be significantly weaker. Yeah, I really need to get rid of that devilish deal move as soon as possible. Because this is way better and it doesn't cost me money to use. Alright. Now for a important question of what you're going to get me badge-wise. And also... I was saying how I've been wanting to use that pin. And sure, I'll finish up this area. I'm a little worried that the boss fight will take me way too long though. So... as anticlimactic as it would be to end the stream right before the boss, it is something I am considering, depending on how long it takes to finish up the rest of this. Alright, you are bad for this situation for sure. Do you still have the Cryptid Scare? Be good for you. Sure. If it wouldn't miss. One thing I like about this game is that missing moves don't cost you power points. So there is that. How accurate? Okay, I guess it's 80. For some reason I thought it was 90%, which... still pretty unlucky here, but... I'd be a bit more confused if it was a 90% move that was missing this often. Right. How are my items looking? I got plenty of revives. A little bit low on apples. I'm not even gonna risk trying to reroll for a better item, as tempting as it is to try to go for the golden apple in that. Where should I want to go? This guarantees me an event. Could use a little healing, but everyone could use a little healing, so I'm not sure if it... not quite everyone. Well, the boss is after this. Maybe I'll just save up my money to buy items for that particular arena. This mystery event could work in my favor. Hey, everyone remember the wizard from the last stream? Connor got around to actually making the mod now. Only one stat though? Yeah, it might as well boost your attack because your whole gimmick is like the higher your attack, the stronger you are. So sure. And what do you know, I get a platinum apple anyways. And some less useful items that I gotta find a way to use up sooner rather than later. I was gonna say I might regret this, but I'm gonna try to beat the spider, but just realized I don't have a choice. It's probably a good use for my peanut butters anyways, because I can just heal up. And pretty much have the same attack boost that it would have. Oh, I don't have a spooky move. How come I keep forgetting about that? Shoot. I was gonna say, that's fine, I'll just take it out before it can take me out, but of course that's not the case. Not bad, not bad. Oh, and yeah, I get a healing for every single one of those hits. Yeah, I think we're fine. Well, we would be fine if I didn't miss every single other hit. Do I have, like, some sort of bad luck omen with how much I've been missing 80% accurate moves? This friend in particular. At least it's fine. I sort of made it back up, but not quite. still need to find like probably like 1 or 2 other battles I can get my spider in before it's fully catch up. Oh, make it restore is tempting. That probably worked out. That probably actually go pretty good with you. We're almost at the boss. I think I've gotten quite a few uses of deep growth. Probably could have gotten a few more, but I think it's time. Do I go for the shop now? No, stick to my guns. They always give you a shop right before the arena anyway, so I might as well just stick with that. But who do we bring into the boss? Oh, you're like 1 experience away from him. Following leveling up, anyways. It might be a spoiler because you gotta unlock. You gotta unlock it, but it does have an evolution. Alright. Really gotta get rid of the sacrificial seed. Sure, you can take the lead. Might be a good opportunity to set up. I might end up regretting it because boss status, but we'll see. Ah, the higher the drink, more delicious it tastes. This might actually be a good opportunity. Oh, that's right, food poison is a thing. Remember I was saying, what am I gonna even use apple juice for anyways? Do I have this even resistant to poison? Sure, feels a little... Did I get baited? Again? I have revive. I'm just gonna do what I can, then revive you if it comes down to it. And then... Or you could just, like, not try to finish me off? Okay. I guess that works too. I'm pretty sure you had a pretty clean opportunity there, bud. I don't know if hand rubbing can even get picked up on the mic. Oh, yeah. But do I have any moves that can, like, even... I don't have any moves that can even spook enemies. At least on the spider. I do on the demon, but what else we have? Shoot a massive web at the target. This seems so good, too. I get this is an amazing move, but I don't know if I have the means to set it up. Meanwhile, I know this will be good regardless. It is much stronger and better, but Valley Poison is pretty nice. I guess as much as I feel like I was getting good mileage out of Barrage, I think we can get rid of it. Alright, and that was just the first one. You're also good against this, but I want to try to get some other Sculplings a chance. Animal. Actually, it's an animal type. Probably shouldn't mess around. I wish I had some setup moves that I could do in the meantime. Because I don't got a lot of these to go around. Oh. I do have a banana. But would I get more mileage out of it in the boss fight? Ask. That is another option I can fall back on if I need it though. Right, this should finish you off. And it fully heals me. Nice. That is significantly better, but I don't even think I have that much coins left, and I would normally rather just use them for the boss fight anyways. Plus it would give me more reason to get rid of that other poison move in the future. Fright King. I wonder if Spider could work well here. Probably not. Did your power points at least get refreshed? No. It really does feel like that you've been carrying this whole fight though, but I don't have any spooky moves, and that makes actually using you tough. Wait. I'll lead off with this. It's a 50-50 chance to poison. And of course I don't get it. I just want to take you out before you become problematic. Specifically because of that. And then it saves me a few strikes for the final. Final one? Can anyone else even take advantage of this though? You be rock, but you're also weak to it. Whatever, it's the last Sculpling. What do I really got to lose? Oh, that did practically nothing. Well, I did this to myself. It's now setting up. Let's see how much Mega Restore, restores. Okay, yeah, combination with my ability, that's actually pretty good. Unfortunately, I think it's gonna do just as much damage back. Yeah, let's not mess around. I don't need more Sculplings to not be able to get in on the experience. And go ahead and keep healing. I was gonna say it's not gonna save it again. I did get a little worried though when I realized I only had one hit left of the move. Well, it's out of the picture. My tree missed out on the experience, but at least it's just one experience point. Alright, what do we get for the final fight? I haven't used the... I didn't use that pin once this entire fight, so sure. That seems like a nice upgrade. So that takes us to the arena, and got a little time before the 2-hour mark. So I guess I'll finish this off on stream. This completely botched attempt to do a solo type run, but still ending up being successful in its own right. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna keep any of these recordings, but figured I might as well have them just in case. I have the space. I don't even want to leave. Probably not my spiders, because so I can actually revive later. Alright, I'm going off against the emo kid. Which means... I'll probably want to use you for the whole fight, but I do only got 10 hits. And even though I have bananas, I really should try to make use of the other Sculplings. Oh wait, your whole thing requires setting up, so I guess I will leave you after all. Right, what to get from the shop though? Oh, I can think of some broken combos too. Get that. I think I'm good with revives. Got 3 here and pretty much like 3 extra of these revives because of the other Sculpling. This is useless because we're already at the last fight. If any of my team members were close to... I have some of them that are close to leveling up, but I'm not sure if it's worth using that on. Especially when I could just buy this instead. How am I on apples? I do have a banana. I am tempted to like grab one more power point restore just in case we need. Just in case we need it for the boss fight. Sure. Sure, use this. I'm half tempted to just immediately lead with you and use you for the entire fight, but 13 might not be enough. So there might be... well, let's just go in. I can always swap after the second Sculpling if needed. Well... Welcome to the Greasy Prince. Ah, right. I forgot that was your lead. So not only is that bad... I think all my Sculplings are either weak to food and plant. That covers both my walls. Bug, animal, and fire. Unfortunately, I never did get a fire type move. You know, for the reasons I think this might actually be my best option. I do have the full revives on the off chance that I do lose my spider in the process. I think I might have a clean sweep for everyone else on the team if I can get through this in one piece, though. Oh, there it is. All that for only 15. I might need to, like, just fish for the badly poisoned. Well, I guess my attack did get weakened a bit. Alright. Guess I'll fish for poison first. It's the worst that could happen. Nothing else that letting Spooter go down gives me a good opening for Demon to use his fancy move to finish it off. Which is kind of important because, like, it probably will one-shot me if I don't. Oh, okay. I haven't seen you do a bug type move yet, but I think the more important thing is that I can't do anything back to you in return. Does bug resist plant? Guess it does. Oh, but I have to badge that completely negates resistances. I completely forgot about that. Ah. Is Spooter actually useful for any of these? Yeah, no, but I can buy. But also, like, I have an attack. My attack is just completely wrenched. Oh, well, I'm a fool. I should have just gone for the priority move. Well, I guess my better judgment, I'm gonna try to set up and see where that takes me. Takes me to almost getting completely knocked out on the first turn. Good to know. I probably should have just stuck to the plan. I know you have revives, but that's not going to be as much of a heal as full revive. We'll start with this and see where it takes me. Ah! Forgot it has a accuracy boost, not a drop. Guess I'm busting the full revive after all. I am really thinking a lot on just finishing it off, and it didn't even come close. Don't even think it put it out of range of getting knocked out. Right, you should have known you would just swap to the better move. I think I should have just healed Apple. Now I think I'm just in a stalemate where I heal, it attacks, I heal, it attacks. I meant to heal instead of using the poison bite, but whatever. That just speeds it up significantly. Like if I was gonna, wasn't sure if I was even gonna have any potential to win that one, anyways. Well, that I did a whole run on a whole stream, so there is that. I do have enough to buy another Sculpling, but no need to show that off. If you want to see what the remaining Sculplings I haven't gotten are, you can get the game for yourself. So that'll do it for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in for the stream, and hopefully I can see you all in the... Pardon me. Hopefully I can see you all another time. Take care. Just end the recording. I'm gonna stop things on the Twitch end. And I think we're good.